What's going on, guys? In today's video we're going to show you exactly how to build this rustic wooden microwave table. Now we're going to keep this video moving, so don't be afraid to pause and screenshot areas where you might forget the details. Here's your shopping list, things you'll need to build the table. Here's a list of the tools we use. Don't be afraid to compromise if you don't have all of these. First of all, we're going to start with a 2x6 for the legs. Go ahead and square that up with the miter saw. Then cut two 28-inch pieces. Take these over to the table saw and set it up so that you'll be ripping the pieces exactly in half to create 4 legs for the table. Next up, we'll be making what we call the top and bottom skirt. Cut this out of a 2x6 board as well for these dimensions and rip 2 of the pieces in half for the bottom skirt. Cut a drawer opening in one piece of the top skirt. Next up, pre-drill all your top and bottom skirt pieces so that the screws go in nice and straight. Now sand all the top and bottom skirt pieces as well as the table legs. When you're finished with that, mark a spot about 1 inch from the bottom of each leg so you know exactly where to screw down the bottom skirt 24-inch pieces. At this point, your project should look like this. After that, you can go ahead and screw in the top skirt 24-inch pieces. Next, fasten the top and bottom skirt 8.5-inch pieces. Lay the 2 halves of your project together and make sure everything is screwed down and fastened nice and tight. At this point, your project should look like this. Now is a good time to cut and assemble the drawer slides. We used 5/8-inch plywood to cut all the pieces for our drawer. Here we're using a finish nailer to assemble the drawer, but you can just as easily pre-drill all the holes and use wood screws instead. Now we're ready to make the top of the table. Use your 1x12-inch boards, cut 2 30-inch pieces, and then set your table saw so that you're ripping a 4-inch plank. You'll be able to get 2 of these out of each 30-inch piece. Here you can see we're using a finish nailer to fasten down the top of the table, but you can just as easily use wood screws from the top down or from the bottom up. Sand that tabletop to make sure it's nice and smooth. Now, using a piece of 1x12-inch board, cut the faceplate for your drawer and make sure you have that sanded down nice and smooth. You can see here that we are using an air nailer to fasten the faceplate to the front of the drawer. Now grab that t-shirt and tear it into shreds. We used a natural finish wood stain for this project, but of course you can use whatever color tone you like. So there you go, today's project is all finished. If you want to try this yourself, make sure you check down in the description for a link to our PDF cheat sheet. If you enjoyed hanging out with OnoFab, make sure you hit thumbs up and subscribe. Leave comments with projects you want us to do in the future. Peace out, everybody.